My husband's affair was with our fertility doctor, and they planned to leave me after the pregnancy. I never imagined that the journey to motherhood would lead me into a web of betrayal and deceit. My name is Emily, and this is the story of how my dream of starting a family turned into a nightmare. My husband, Mark, and I had been trying to conceive for over 2 years. After numerous failed attempts and emotional turmoil, we decided to consult a fertility specialist. That's when we met Dr. Laura Bennett, a renowned fertility doctor with a reputation for success. Dr. Bennett was professional, compassionate, and seemed genuinely invested in our journey. She assured us that with the right treatment, we would soon welcome a child into our lives. Her confidence was contagious, and for the first time in months, I felt hopeful. Little did I know, the very person we entrusted with our dreams was entangled in a secret that would shatter our lives. The treatment process was intense, involving hormone injections, regular checkups, and emotional highs and lows. Mark was supportive throughout, attending appointments and comforting me during the difficult moments. However, I began to notice subtle changes in his behavior. He became more distant, often preoccupied with his phone, and started working late hours. When I questioned him, he attributed it to work stress and the pressure of the fertility process. One evening, I stumbled upon a text message on Mark's phone from a contact saved as LB. The message read, "Can't wait to see you tonight. Same place?" My heart sank. When I confronted Mark, he dismissed it as a message from a colleague, insisting it was work-related. I wanted to believe him, so I let it go. As the weeks passed, my suspicions grew. Mark's absences became more frequent, and his explanations less convincing. I decided to dig deeper. I hired a private investigator to follow him, hoping to uncover the truth. The investigator's report confirmed my worst fears. Mark was having an affair with Dr. Bennett. They had been meeting regularly, and their relationship was far from professional. The betrayal was devastating. But the shock didn't end there. The investigator uncovered emails between Mark and Dr. Bennett discussing plans to start a new life together after my pregnancy. They intended to leave me once the baby was born, believing that I would be too preoccupied with motherhood to notice their absence. I felt like my world was crumbling. The two people I trusted most had conspired against me during one of the most vulnerable times in my life. I was carrying a child conceived through deceit and betrayal. Determined to confront them, I arranged a meeting under the pretense of a routine checkup. When we were all in the same room, I presented the evidence from the investigator. The look of shock on their faces was both satisfying and heartbreaking. Mark tried to apologize, claiming it was a mistake and that he still loved me. Dr. Bennett remained silent, her professional demeanor shattered. I walked out of the clinic, knowing that I could never trust either of them again. I filed for divorce and reported Dr. Bennett to the medical board for unethical conduct. The legal proceedings were arduous, but I was determined to protect my child and ensure that justice was served. Months later, I gave birth to a beautiful baby girl. Despite the circumstances of her conception, she was innocent and deserved all the love in the world. I vowed to raise her with honesty, strength, and compassion. Dr. Bennett's medical license was revoked, and she faced legal consequences for her actions. Mark attempted to reconcile, but I refused. Trust, once broken, is difficult to rebuild. Through therapy and the support of friends and family, I began to heal. I focused on creating a nurturing environment for my daughter and rediscovering my own identity beyond the betrayal. If you've made it this far, thank you for listening to my story. It's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the strength we find in the face of adversity. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking this video. Share your thoughts or similar experiences in the comments below. Your story might help someone else feel less alone. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more real-life stories that inspire and empower. Remember, even in our darkest moments, we have the power to find light and rebuild our lives.